told myself my mantra and my motto will be, the blinder I get, the stronger I will become. Or I guess to say proper English, the more blind I get, the stronger I will become. And that's been my mantra. I had another great opportunity at Space Center. A friend invited me, encouraged, and insisted, to my telling him I couldn't do it, that I run a 5K race on the shuttle landing strip. So it was a bucket list thing. I ran my first 5K on the shuttle landing strip at Space Center after becoming totally blind. I say, why run when you have sight? Wait till you get totally blind, then you start running, you know? Make it challenging. So to this date, I started that 10 years ago. This past October, I ran my first 5K race. Since then, I always log my records, my runs on my computer. And I've done 93 race events, 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, 2 full marathons, 5 triathlons, to swim, bike, and run, 100-mile bicycle ride. Gabrielle and I, my friend Gabrielle's in the audience there, you know her, she's a member here. She and I ran a 5K race Friday morning on Veterans Day, and then we did a 28-mile bike ride in the afternoon, just to cool down from the run. And so my message is, you know, we can overcome things. I have a real passion for life, a love for life, and my blindness will not stop me from living to the fullest and just loving it. 2 quick stories, hotel related. The first one, I was going to a hotel up in Georgia. It wasn't in Florida. My wife Patty and I travel a lot together. And as I approached the front desk, I guess my mind was already ahead of myself, and I had probably overreacted, but it was myself, my wife Patty, her mom visiting us from Ecuador, and their nephew, well, our nephew, Patty's my nephew, from Ecuador also, 15-year-old young man. Well, I'm going ahead, I'm anticipating one minute, so as I approach the desk, the lady says, hello, can I help you? I go, yes. I'm already thinking she's probably looking at my wife, because that's what we're here for, is to kind of talk about these things. Because people tend to talk away from the blind person or disabled person, you know, or person with disability. And instead of talking directly to them, my wife had a terrible case of laryngitis at the time. I came up to the desk and said, ma'am, just so you know, I'm blind, of course. I had my white cane in front of me. My wife has a terrible case of laryngitis, and that's her mom next to her. She doesn't speak a word of English. So work with me, okay? So I kind of set it up that way. But it was great. She responded well. But I feel like if I hadn't said that, she would go talking to my wife and stuff. And as Adam said, hotel people are great, but there still are lessons to be learned. And any of us who are blind have experienced in a store, restaurant, wherever, someone talking to the other person, you know, and I still get it all the time. I do. And then they'll whisper, like, what would he like? What, you know, if you're in a shoe store, what shoes does he wear? I hear you, I'm right here, you can talk to me. So that's kind of the message on that one. Fun story for you, because I love humor and real life things that happen, the irony of life. I'm gonna wrap it up on the story. I call it the blind salesperson. My friend down at Kennedy Space Center, a longtime NASA engineer, who became my good friend, and he walked into my store one day knowing that I have a great sense of humor. He says, Randall, I got this news article. It's a help wanted ad from the local newspaper. It says, blind salesperson needed, must have experience. Blind salesperson needed, must have experience. That's me. I'm a blind person. So I go down to the store. Bless my wife's heart. Patty, we gotta go. We gotta do this. She's rolling around like, Randall, really? After a long day of work? Yeah, we gotta go. 25-minute ride down to, it's a business that sells blinds and, you know, window treatments, okay? Yeah. Okay, you're with me on this. Bless my wife's heart. Drives me. I said, honey, you come in 2 minutes after, come in 30 seconds after. Don't come with me. I'm going in first. You're not with me. I walk in with my cane, article, my cane in my right hand, article in my left hand, the bulletin, the message, you know, the want ad. Blind salesperson needed. Must have experience. I got lots of that. I walk in. Customers, good, there's 2 people here, but all the better. I want an audience on this. A couple of customers in there. Young lady behind the counter. Sir, can I help you? Oh, yes. Look, I'm here because you have this ad in the paper. Blind salesperson needed. Must have experience. I'm blind. I got a ton of experience. I'm your guy. All I heard was footsteps and an opening of a back door behind the counter. She's gone. Here comes the boss, like a guy my age. Oh, this is even better. Okay. This could lead into him worrying about like some ADA stuff now, you know. Sir, I'm here. Yeah, I can help you. Oh yeah, I'm here for your ad. Blind salesperson needed, sir. I'm the guy. I've got 20 years experience in sales. I can do this. Dead silence. Awkwardness. Sir, that's not what we mean. What do you mean? It says right here. My friend told me. He read it to me. I'm blind. I'm a salesperson. I can do this. I let him off the hook after he squirmed a while, but it was fun stuff. And that's just what I do to bring the awareness to folks with humor, and we gotta laugh our way through our problems. Anyway, that's my message, folks. Thanks.
All right.